rapid advancement of photo and video manipulation technology has revolutionized the way we perceive and interact with visual media. This technology, which once required specialized skills and equipment, is now accessible to anyone with smartphone or computer. This progress has brought many benefits to the world of creativity and entertainment, but also presents challenges, especially when it comes to determining the authenticity of circulating images and videos. One of the most intriguing examples is the phenomenon of ghost photos and videos. With increasingly sophisticated manipulation technology, a big question arises: are the ghost images and videos we often see truly real, or are they merely the result of digital fabrication? But what about before this manipulation technology existed? There are many ghost photos worldwide claimed to be genuine without any editing, but today I will share two of the most famous ones with you. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery is known as one of the most haunted places in the Chicagoland area. Although it is not very large compared to other cemeteries in the city, many strange events occur there, revealing unexplained phenomena that might not be found anywhere else in the world. There are hundreds of reports of mystical happenings at this cemetery, including sounds like growls, eerie laughter, footsteps, whispers, and various apparitions, including glowing fireballs. Bachelor's Grove has not been used for a long time. According to local government records, there have been no burial activities, visits, or maintenance for over 20 years. Previously, from 1844 to 1989, the cemetery was still active. In the 1970s, its haunted reputation became more widely known. Many began to view it as a hub for demon spirits and occult practices that desecrated the site. Tombstone thefts also increased during this time. Many people reported seeing strange apparitions, such as a white farmhouse appearing in different places, sometimes by the roadside, sometimes in the cemetery, or even in the middle of the road. Other sightings included a robed monk walking alone, a glowing yellow man sitting by the roadside, and a farmer riding a cart pulled by a two-headed horse. However, what really made this cemetery famous worldwide was a photo taken by Jude Fells and Murray Huff from the Ghost Research Society on August 10, 1991. This photo was later published by the Chicago Sun-Times and became very popular. At the time the photo was taken, only GRS members were at the cemetery for their investigation. There were no other visitors. Jude and Huff decided to capture a spooky corner using a high-speed infrared camera. They photographed a gravestone adorned with small checkered patterns, even though they didn't see anything unusual at the time. But when the photo was developed, a figure of a woman appeared sitting on the gravestone. She was dressed in old-fashioned clothing, and her body looked transparent. She seemed to be sitting alone, staring into the nearby forest. Initially, paranormal experts and photographers were skeptical about the photo. Many tests have been conducted over the years and continue today, but no evidence of photo manipulation has been found. The widespread publication of the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove photo in newspapers and online has strengthened Bachelor's Grove Cemetery's reputation as one of the most famous haunted locations in the world. As a result, ghost hunters and paranormal investigators now consider this cemetery an important site to explore. Famous haunted houses in Norfolk, England. Built in 1740, the house is renowned for sightings of a woman dressed in a luxurious brown lace gown from the 1600s. This ghost is known as the Brown Lady. The spirit of the Brown Lady often roams the hallways of Rainham Hall. The first sighting of the Brown Lady at Rainham Hall occurred in 1835. At that time, the homeowner invited guests to celebrate Christmas Eve together. Loftus and Hawkins claimed to have encountered the Brown Lady as they were about to enter the guest room. The Brown Lady appeared suddenly and then disappeared. On the second night, Loftus was visited again by the Brown Lady. He fled in fear after seeing that her eyes appeared to be hollow, which was terrifying. Loftus's story caused some staff at Rainham Hall to quit their jobs, as they were afraid of being haunted by the Brown Lady while working. The Brown Lady is believed to be Dorothy Walpole, the sister of the Prime Minister of England in 1722, Robert Walpole. Dorothy fell in love with Charles Townshend, but their love was forbidden by Dorothy's father. Charles eventually married Elizabeth Pelham, and Dorothy fell into deep depression. In her despair, Dorothy met Wharton, and they developed a serious relationship. However, in 1711, Elizabeth, Charles's wife, passed away. It was clear that Dorothy still had feelings for Charles. 2 years after Elizabeth's death, Dorothy and Charles finally married. However, after their marriage, Charles suspected that Dorothy was still involved in a secret relationship with Wharton. Based on his suspicions, Charles, known for his harsh and temperamental nature, locked Dorothy in a cell in the tower. She was isolated from her family, children, friends, and the world. Dorothy continued to scream from inside her cell, pleading to be released, but Charles remained unmoved. Dorothy was kept as a prisoner until she died at the age of 40 in 1726. Since Dorothy's tragic death, the atmosphere at Rainham Hall has become even more frightening. Dorothy often appears in every corner of the house, walking through the hallways in search of her children. She haunts anyone who enters the house by floating in the air, slamming doors, screaming, and crying. Dorothy's ghost was later nicknamed the Brown Lady because she always appeared in a brown lace gown. Since then, Ghost of Dorothy, or the Brown Lady, has become one of the most famous ghosts in England. The presence of the Brown Lady is considered quite understandable, as during her life, her soul was tormented, and many things were forcibly taken from her.